Sacco and Felice, New York and New Jersey's premier attorneys at law. Their team brings decades of experience across a wide range of practice areas. Whatever life brings, they're your legal team. From everyday matters to complex cases, they've got you covered with the experience you need and the results you want. Because when life gets complicated, they make it simple. SaccoFelice.com. SACCOFILLAS.com. 2 C's, 2 L's. Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Sunday morning. Well, those windmills on Long Island, they're not doing us very much good. And with us today is Bonnie Brady, and she is the policy director of the New England Fishermen's Association. And Bonnie, you've been trying to defend the coastline. You've been defending the fishermen. You've been defending the whales. And it looks like we're making some progress. Can you tell all Americans what's going on?
Well, right now, John, I'm down in D.C. I was walking the halls a bit with my director of advocacy, Jason Joyce, and we were part of the Capitol Hill Ocean Week, which takes place every year. So we did have a lovely billboard sign thanking President Trump for his efforts to stop offshore wind, and that we look at it as incredibly destructive, and basically fishermen are at war with offshore wind. So we made it very clear, that line in the sand, as to how we feel about it. I don't know if you've heard, but usually when they build an offshore wind farm, they then, and most of Long Island, I think, has been fighting these, when they bring the cables in addition to going into whatever new power plant or updated power plant they have to do, they usually add a battery energy storage system, or what they refer to as a BESS, with it. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but back in 23, they put a 5-megawatt facility in East Hampton from South Fork Wind Farm. It cooked in 2023, and the entire thing burned. It wasn't like Moss Landing. It didn't escape and explode. However, they said that in order to put it out, they have to put a mist. What basically, these battery energy storage centers are lithium ion based, and they have this nasty little habit of catching fire. It's called thermal runaway, and that's exactly what happened within 9 months of them building the facility. They were able to suppress the fire by using a heavy-duty misting. About 2.2 million gallons of water were used over a several-day period to stop it from exploding. But when we had a local advocate named Cy Kinsella, who had been fighting the project for a very long time, ask about, well, is the DEC going to test the soil? What's going on here? These things don't have what they refer to as catchment systems. So when the water goes to mist, it just goes out of the building and down into the groundwater. And on Tuesday, the Suffolk County Water Authority sued the battery plant developer because apparently it contaminated with PFAS 2 wells in Bridgehampton at the height of the Hamptons peak season. And so they're suing in court for damages and legal fees for the company that owns them, which of course is an LLC, so they'll probably close doors and run away quickly. And 2.2 million gallons of water contaminate into our groundwater. And this is the same, these things do the same thing no matter where they are. They're not offering catchment systems to hold on to this so it doesn't spoil the soil. DEC took a month before they showed up and did a soil sample and said, ooh, tests were inconclusive. Well, don't worry, because the water got tested, and in fact, it leached along with the chemicals from the batteries. We're talking hydrofluoric acid and several other contaminants right into the water system.
Wow.
Not a good thing. Yeah. Wow is right.
Wow. So where do we go from here, Bonnie?
Well, I mean, this is going to be a really good test case because none of these systems, they are lithium iron, I can't even speak, iron type of batteries, but they are using the lithium ion instead because it's cheap and easy. So I honestly think that this is going to be a very big deal because if they sue, they're fighting them all over Long Island. They want to put these in. If they sue and win for damages, I have a feeling these folks are going to close up. They're never going to see their money. But I think the ability, I mean, Long Island, obviously we've got a heavy-duty population. We're surrounded by water. We've already got water contaminants that are going on. So now we want to add more. There's no protection for the average homeowner, anyone that consumes water in wells, the way these projects are doing now. And this is part and parcel because of why? Up to 50% tax credit as a result of the Biden administration. Part of the Green New Deal that will make you sick.
Unbelievable. Well, Bonnie Brady, I'm glad we're making some progress. And will you keep us informed on what else we can do?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, John.
Thank you.